Sí. ¿Qué pasa, cracks? Bienvenidos al canal, no directo más de nivel 19, directo 191. Vamos a seguir con el reto de los Magic de la temporada 2, queda la mitad. Y a ver si rascamos. A ver si rascoteamos. Ok, vámonos.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Whoa, what a finish.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Lowry to Leonard. Trying to cash in. Kawhi Leonard. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Easy path to the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move, though.
Lowry into the front court. Up by 3. Knocked loose. Lowry up against John Wall. Durant. Rocking the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
To Leonard. Eric Bledsoe.
Wow.
Huge block. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Lowry. To Ibaka. That'll get out off the Raptors. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. Bledsoe slams it down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Toronto with the basketball. C.J. Miles against the 5-time All-Star. Knocked loose. Lowry to Leonard. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Durant with the basketball up top. Leads one. Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. He'll run the offense. Rudy Gobert rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Eric Bledsoe. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Knocked loose. Gets to the basket and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. To Ibaka. Fred VanVleet. Kawhi Leonard. Shot won't go. To Gobert. Eric Bledsoe. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Fred VanVleet. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is
No,
battle.
y llega el pase.
Throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. Driving right to the basket. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. That misses with 2 seconds to go.
Través.
I got him. Here we go.
Rudy Gobert rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Kevin Durant, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Nice pass to get things going.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Sixers have the basketball. The drive. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now.
Great anticipation. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions.
Me las como toditas.
Redick. To Embiid. Whoa! What a finish! He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Simmons into the front court. Leads 3. To Redick.
Oh, no, vale.
Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good. Bledsoe at the basketball. Looking to make something. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Simmons with it. Leads just a point. To Covington.
Buenísima.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. John Wall trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. In the front court comes Simmons. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Covington.
Otro.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. AD with the lob. Beyond the arc for 3. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Redick. Knocked loose. Sixers able to recover. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Durant to Bledsoe. From long range. Eric Bledsoe, guy who can make plays. They dare him to take it, and he knocks it down.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Stops it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
To Bledsoe. Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here's Simmons with it up top. His guy's down 11. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I can do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Into the front court comes Wall. He'll run the offense. And scores, plus the foul. Draymond Green with a chance at 3 coming up at the line.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Simmons with it. The deficit now up to 12. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Kevin Durant. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
That misses with a second to go. Reggie Jackson against the former #1 pick. To Griffin. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Wall. And stuffs it home.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Reggie Jackson. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Stuffs it down with authority. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Jackson with it. Up by 3. To Stanley Johnson.
¿En serio? Venga, hombre. Ah, ¿qué pasa? No llega nadie.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Johnson to Griffin. Kevin
Como para tu
Durant.
casa, ahora sí.
Huge block.
Madre
The
mía.
shot clock expires.
Hasta luego, Mari
We have
Cármenes.
both squads set to make some moves right
Hasta
now.
luego, Mari Cármenes.
Stuffs it down with authority.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Knocked loose is Smith against the 5-time All-Star. To Drummond.
Venga, hombre. ¿En
Knocks it
serio?
down off the step back.
Madre mía.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down 3. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
The drive right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Kevin Durant, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Detroit's ball. Rudy Gobert with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
Una bola, tío.
Oh,
He took a chance. That's the right call.
both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
¿Este quién es, tío? ¿Pero este dónde ha salido? What the fuck?
Is Smith to Stanley Johnson.
¿En serio me había robado? Sí, hombre,
Fires the
sí.
3.
Falta ya. Anda,
Off the
no te
iron.
flipes.
No good.
No te
To Bledsoe.
flipes.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No te
And sometimes
flipes.
less is more. Keeping it simple
No te
is the best way.
mucho. El bloqueo. Cierto, León.
Is Smith.
Eres muy pesado, tío. Eres muy cansino. A ver, no pescará.
From long range. And the rebound taken by Bledsoe. To Wall. Turns and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You better get back
Ni
on
de
D.
coña.
This thing
Ni
is
de
not over.
coña.
Not
Con
there
el
for
otro has
Bledsoe.
pegado.
Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession.
what the fuck?
Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed
vale.
the second. Here
Son
comes
de
the
4 y
intentional
20
foul,
segundos,
but
¿no?
they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Now whistle. Intentional foul comes with 24 seconds left in the game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Stanley Johnson.
Pero este quién es, tío. Este no le conozco de nada. Trae para acá, anda.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Now an intentional foul, and they get it with 9 seconds remaining.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Hands up. 20-footer at the buzzer.
Vámonos. Vale. Hola, LOL. Gracias por el like. ¿Cómo vas? ¿Qué haces levantar estas horas, hijo mío? Que solo estamos levantados los pro players. Solo estamos levantados los pro players. Ay, madre. Vámonos.
Conley, defended by Wall. Conley, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Stuffs it down with authority.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads 5.
El Conley va con muchísima gana.
Rudy Gobert, huge block. Kyle Anderson, defended by Kevin Durant. Conley. And the rebound taken by the big Frenchman, Gobert. Oh, emphatic slam.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Conley to Gasol. Kevin Durant snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Venga, tío, en serio. Madre mía. LOL.
Conley. Eric Bledsoe rejects it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Anderson to Gasol. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Knocked loose. Conley.
Venga, hombre, tío, en serio.
Kevin
Pa' tu casa.
Durant tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Wall to Bledsoe.
Más uno, venga, va.
And the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Conley into the front court. All even here in the fourth. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Rises for the slam.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Eric Bledsoe. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Conley to Kyle Anderson. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads 3.
Más uno.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Dame la panojin, dame la
John Wall trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Grizzlies own the basketball. Harrison against the former #1 pick. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Dentro.
And
Dentro.
Bledsoe set up nicely. Takes advantage with the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And look out.
Boom.
Big finish at the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Dylan Brooks. Knocked loose. Couldn't
Suya,
keep it in.
suya.
Out off Dylan Brooks. Marc Gasol sends it away. And the 2. Rudy Gobert cashes in.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Rudy Gobert.
Y otro, y es otro. Ah, ya está,
You
tiempo.
know,
No, sí,
sometimes
te lo llevaba.
basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today,
Luego llego a los 400.000. Al acabar esto, yo creo que llegamos a los 400.000. Chapitas, chetas. Me va a dar igual porque comprar algo está súper chuco, pero bueno. Sí, hay un Lowry por ahí de 96, pero que tiene unas stats que no. Como que no. No sé si pillar, güey. Son de 3.000 pavos, así de repente. Me extraña un poco, pero bueno.
Beverly to Bradley.
Tiene que ser Bradley.
And takes it away.
tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Harris.
Oh, out there looking like a Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Whoa, what a finish.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Knocked loose, and that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
¿En serio?
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Nope, first one does not go. No good. Missed the mark. To Bledsoe. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's Bradley with the rebound. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly to Tobias Harris. Rudy Gobert snatching it out of the air. Clips able to recover. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Eric Bledsoe. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Harris to Gortat.
Venga, hombre.
Short jumper misses. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Shot from the lane won't go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw's good. It's a three-point play. And more importantly, it means this is a two-possession game. Clippers have the basketball. Got the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Bledsoe. Nothing going here on that drive. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
John Wall at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. First one, counted. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Beverly into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Here comes the screen. Bradley to Beverly.
No voy a sufrir. Venga, hombre. Muy bien, cansino.
For 3. Not that time. He missed it. Stuffs it down with authority.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Beverly into the front court. The deficit is 6.
Ahora.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Kevin Durant. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
The transition three-point shot is one of the most difficult shots to actually defend. It's natural for the defense to automatically run back and protect the paint. But these days, people say, why settle for a 3? Why not? Especially when you can shoot the ball at that kind of clip.
Bledsoe with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Beverly to Bamute. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Y
Here's
otro.
Durant
Vámonos.
for two. Kevin
Pero
Durant.
hostia,
That's how it's
este
done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Durant buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Knock loose.
Kevin. Vamos, Kevin, pro players. A ti.
Nice finish at the rim.
Ese Kevin, tocheto. Ese atasca 3 triplitos. Mírale. Coger por... Tu hardcore. Ese Kevin, toche tu menú. Otra vez las pesadas estos. Otra cosa nada, los
In the
pesados.
front court. Up
Son
5
poli, macho.
to Kyle Anderson.
Venga, hombre, están los dos primos.
Shot from the
Vámonos.
lane won't go.
No, tío, en serio.
Anderson to Conley. Here comes the screen. Conley matched up with Durant. Over the right side.
Venga,
It
tío.
goes down.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh,
Yes,
vamos a Kevin.
and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Huh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Conley into the front court. Leads 4 to Kyle Anderson.
Venga, no cansimes, tío.
Dylan Brooks defended by Wall.
Venga, hombre. Oh, esta
Gets
bola.
a shot up off the mark. To Wall.
Como...
Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Leads a bucket. Trying to cash in.
Vale.
Gasol with a shot that won't fall. And scores at the basket. Great body control, Jay. He was a freight train down the lane.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Curling inside.
No, vámonos.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. Wall to Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Memphis with the rock. Conley to Kyle Anderson. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Jumper's good.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Durant knocks it down.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Conley into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Wow. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll get a minute to regroup and talk things over. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Bledsoe knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Driving right to the basket. Conley up against John Wall.
Buenísima. Mosquedin. Ah, no, que es el otro. Ah, no me deja tirar de 3 penas.
And look out.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Knocked loose. Smothering D. Conley into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen.
Quieto, León. Quieto, León. Bueno, va con ganas.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Across the timeline, it's Conley.
Trailing
by 14. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those kind of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Marshawn Brooks at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career.
Nadie puede con Kevin. Kevin va super jetón.
Deep 3 at the buzzer.
Vámonos.
Hill into the front court. Leads 5. To J.R. Smith.
¿En serio? ¿Es una robo? Madre mía, macho. A ver, tú flipar.
Rudy Gobert with a P.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
Cogías.
George Hill. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
Madre mía.
Wall across the timeline. The margin standing now at 7. Bledsoe slams it down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pick up there.
Cavs at the controls. Hill.
A ver, tío, pero ¿por qué no? Pero mira dónde se coloca, tronco. Es que es de coña.
To J.R. Smith.
Joder, macho. Bueno, eso me ha fallado. Eso estaba solo, tío. Es que madre mía.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Hill across the timeline. Up by 3. Knocked loose. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
To J.R. Smith. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. So it remains Cleveland basketball. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Smith. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe at the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. Eric Bledsoe. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
And a defense's ability to recognize personnel and think thoroughly and precisely in real-time moments, that's everything for your transition D.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. Lead is 2. Cavs able to clear the rebound. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Hill into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Cavaliers with the basketball. To Love. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Durant. Kevin Durant. Got to get it to him even more. He is perfect from the field.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Hill across the timeline. His guys down by 9. To Clarkson. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Gets it to go. And the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw is good. It's a three-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Hill into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Clarkson. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Gobert. And scores.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
It goes down.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Gobert. Driving right to the basket. Wall to Gobert. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the play. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Deep three.
Quedan unos 8 partidos. Chavales, a ver. 7, vale. Ahora viene la panojita rica. La panojita rica. La panojita riquita. La panojita rica.
Steph Curry up against John Wall. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs spit, and that's the game.
Kevin Durant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. The free throw, good. Converts on the three-point play. And the margin is down to 2. Curry to bring it up. He'll run the offense. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Durant matched up with Durant. To Thompson.
Uy,
It's
ahí
a
la llevas.
turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. His group now down 2. Bledsoe slams it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Green.
Buah.
Yes, Klay Thompson. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
It's Steph at the controls. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Neck and neck, they couldn't get anything on that
No,
possession.
muy corto,
Let's see
pero
if we can
entra.
get a
Sí,
bucket in
señor.
transition.
Oh, Eric Bledsoe, guy who can make plays. They dare him to take it, and he knocks it down.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Into the front court. It's Wall. Up by 3. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
John Wall. A couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 78% at the line. First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Curry into the front court. The deficit now up to 5.
Madre mía, qué cantidad de- Uy, uy, uy. Guacha robo, chaval.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
And finishes strong.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
To Durant. Oh, emphatic slam. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Curry with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7.
Yeah.
Draymond Green, defended by Draymond Green. Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. Flushes it home.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Venga, hombre, suelta la bola. Uy, uy, que te la robo. Uy, cuidado, hijo mío.
To Green. Oh,
Ah,
they
fuck.
called the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Green. Livingston, tough matchup against Durant.
Ooh.
Try from the baseline, but it won't go down. Durant across the timeline. Up against
No,
him.
contra.
It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
¿Te la comes? Te la comes.
Missed
Te
it.
la comes
They
de
weren't
rodilla.
going to give that to him. To Durant.
Bum, bum.
He throws it down.
Bye,
Jay,
pero me
that's been
caché
the
todo lo
story
que-
this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
He
Porque
was
se me ha pegado,
all
que si
over
no...
it. Livingston to bring it up. His guys down big. Draymond Green.
Pati.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Durant.
Oh, venga, en serio.
Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Has a chance.
No,
wide open look. Won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Trying to cash in. The shot by Livingston, no good.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué Kevin? Eso Kevin chetón, eso Kevin pro player. Hola, Vitu. Un saludo, crack. ¿Qué estamos, hijo? Haciendo retitos de la NBA. ¿Cómo vas? Levantándote para currar. Con el cafecito y las tostaditas chetas. Vamos. Ahí, a tope. A tope, Megavitu. Claro, de tirón. Bien tempranito, y que sí. ¿Dónde vas? Te flipes, chaval.
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready.
¿Qué haces, Kevin, tío? ¿Pero por qué tiras?
Can't connect.
Ay, madre mía, Kevin. Vamos, Kevin. La fuck. Ay, saca el más uno, en serio.
And a chance of three coming up. People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strength of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Eric Bledsoe, better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here comes the screen. Harris
Ahora.
against the former #1 pick.
Pa' tu casa.
Why even try that time?
¿El
I'm gonna
rebote
start
o
calling him the
dejaste?
windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
No me tira.
With the
Venga,
fadeaway.
hombre.
Burns
Estamos
him for the
flipando un
basket.
poquito.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Stuffs it down with authority.
A ver, las
When the ball's in
tonterías
his
que perdemos
hands,
del 6.
we all knew what was going to happen.
Murray into the front court. Up 6. To Millsap. Goes to the left side.
Madre
Going
mía,
long.
madre mía, madre mía.
Buries it on
¿Qué
the
crees?
catch and shoot.
What the
Great
fuck,
shot by
tío, pero en
offense.
serio.
For defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open.
Madre mía,
Stuffs
chaval.
it down with authority.
It's
Van con
easy to
mucha
become
gana estos,
mesmerized when you watch a player who can create
madre.
off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space,
Pero le robo una
that's
bola,
promising.
vámonos.
Knocked loose. Slams it down.
LOL.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
No te hagas el chulo. Bueno, vamos a perder el 5, campeón. Haz el chulo cuando ganamos de
Murray
ellos.
with the basketball. Leads 5. Millsap.
Tenemos
To
pesado.
Will Barton.
Sí, hombre, sí, claro que sí. Venga, tío, está metiendo cada cosa que no es normal, macho. Fuck.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's
What
not a
the
good
fuck?
sign.
We get a whistle and a timeout as they'll get a minute to regroup and talk things over. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Hola, David.
Very
¿Qué pasa,
efficient and
crack?
making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Look at that.
Madre
Calm
mía,
under
a ver,
pressure.
hay que
We see a
robar.
lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Pero una bola, tío,
To
no me
Will
jodas.
Barton.
Hombre, ya era hora.
Against the
Vámonos.
five-time All-Star.
Tiene que quedar atrás. Vamos, pum, pum, más uno, vale.
And a foul. He'll have a chance at a
Vamos, David.
three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even
Como
made a
algo con
decent
de
play on the
espalda, de
ball,
hombro,
but
de
sometimes
cabeza,
those bounces go the other way.
Bien.
Still, stay
Ayer me
aggressive
chiné
out
un
there.
poco en el directo del Rainbow porque madre mía, tío.
John
Pero
Wall
bueno, pero bien,
at the line
ya se
for
lo
a
ha pasado.
chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Nuggets have the possession.
I got ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Jokic. Rudy
No,
Gobert.
Mati, Gobert, vámonos.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Me quedaba aquí
Eric
hasta.
Bledsoe.
Madre mía, me
That's
está
how it's
costando.
done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a
Pues
long
te
time.
gustico.
Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Jokic.
Venga, hola, vamos a
Knock
conseguir.
loose.
Ahí la llevas.
It's
Pero
a
píllala.
turnover as they head the other way.
That's the kind of break they're looking for. I bet you they attack in transition.
To Durant.
Falta más uno. Ahí la
And
llevas.
the foul.
Súper
And a
bien.
chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second?
Al final
That's
me
what I
chiné,
saw
tío.
right there from the defender.
Porque que si uno
They
la
called
doblaba,
that
que si el otro no
man's
sé qué, el
land.
otro se le iba,
They
no
weren't
sé
really
cuánto.
committed
Estaba en
to
un
getting
clutch
out of the way,
con tres y
committing
no,
a hard
oía
foul,
más que
or
ruido,
taking the
tío. Y
brunt of the contact.
madre mía, que si venga a avisar de los micros, que si no
Trying to
sé qué, al
cash
final
in
digo,
on
mira,
a
me tiro.
three-point play.
No te
Career
esperes.
88% from
No
the
puedo estar
line.
controlando a esas
Free
personas,
throws good.
¿sabes?
He
Además,
finishes on
estábamos
the
un huevo en
three-point
el
play.
chat y
And
cada
now
uno a su
it's a
bola. Y digo, no,
three-point
no,
contest.
tío, no.
Nuggets with the
No, porque
basketball.
ya me estaba chinando.
To
Y uno entra
Millsap.
sin avisar, que si el otro no sé qué, que si el otro le va el micro, que si te metes con tres cuentas, que si... Joder, macho, tío, en
2
serio.
points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Durant. Here's a whistle and an intentional foul. 2 free throws coming up with 25 seconds remaining. Kevin Durant has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Pero mira, no. No, porque no.
To Will Barton. Knocked loose. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. So it stays Denver basketball.
Empató el Barça. Jugó Messi al final. Estás solo tú. Cuidado.
Barton to Jokic.
No. Uf. Ahí está costando.
Has a chance.
Esa bola, vamos.
Deep two there. Won't go.
Ah.
And they'll get the intentional foul. So
Era
2
lo que
free
decían,
throws
que
coming
no iba a
up.
jugar el
And you
titular.
figure 1 out
Pero
of
que iba a
2
jugar un ratillo.
could be enough to seal the deal.
Y el
This is
Fati
why
este, ¿qué
teammates
tal?
love him. Yeah, that was an
Me
aggressive
parece ser que
play,
es el nuevo
but
Messi,
you're also
Ansu Fati.
sending a
Ansu
message,
Fati.
setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
And he makes them both.
Ganó el Valencia, macho. Hostia, lo del Valencia, lo que ha pasado ahí
They'll
es
let
muy
one fly
criminal.
from half court.
Que coja el limpia el entrenador, meta otro. Madre mía, la liga del Valencia. No sé, Chupati va tocho tú, pero Claro, tiene 17 años, tío. Ansu Fati. Además, a ver, no sé si tiene origen guineano o tal, pero que el tío quiere jugar con la selección española y al parecer es un maquinón. Pues oye, particulando, pues apuntándose. Pues cojo sitio, no hay problema. Mira, si no juegas con otras selecciones, te vas a comer los mocos. Pues vete para acá. Pues coge sitio, menudo problema. ¿Qué ves? ¿Que quiere venirte? Pues vete. Entonces vamos... Eso no lo voy a coger con la gente, hombre. Entonces hacemos sitio para todo el mundo. Somos buena people, hombre. No te todo el mundo. Somos muy buena people. Ah, venga, tío. Si tiene la oración de sintético, como no le robo la bola, tronco. Ahora, vámonos. Vaya, Roberto, ya. Yo tengo que supuestamente hablar con todo el mundo, no tengo problemas, ¿sabes? Lo que pasa es que aviso a uno. Mira, llega el Burgos, coge dos plazas del evento. Que digo yo, madre mía, se me con la cuenta de Burgos con B y Burgos con V. Digo, venga, ya está ocupando una plaza. Luego, le aviso de que su micro va mal. Le aviso 3 veces, le silencio. Luego me dice, ya cambié de micro. Venga, le silencio. Luego se mete y ve directamente el evento, que sabéis que me cabrea muchísimo. Que la gente que se acopla al evento sin saludar en el directo me cabrea, ¿sabes? Porque no sé qué es lo que pasa. Salta el evento cuando está jugando la Play y se mete en directamente, tío. Yo he tenido el micro súper alto. Te digo que se lo no paraba de hablar en mitad de las partidas. Te digo que vale, puede hablar. Es que estaba en mitad de un clutch contra 3 y es que no me podía concentrar, ¿sabes? Porque estaba pendiente de uno, pendiente de mi prima. Y llega un momento que digo, mira, no puedo estar aquí cada 2 minutos diciendo que hagáis esto, que hagáis lo otro, que hagáis lo otro. No, tío. Joder, macho, que está yo cuando alguien está en un clutch o está jugando, mantengo silencio, doy calls, ¿sabes? Pero es que no, ahí todo, Dios, cortándome su vida. Digo, venga, aquí os quedáis, tío.
Nice pass to set things up. Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
And Draymond Green throws it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Es que es muy incómodo, ya no... Me lo como.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a correct execution.
Lo he repetido 5 millones de veces. Mantener silencio cuando esté alguien. Nada, 5 millones de veces. Dale.
And he missed the free throw. Into the front court. It's Wall. Down 3. Bledsoe slams it down.
When you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it.
Pirarme a liar la parda. O vete.
Dinwiddie with the
Jugar
basketball.
vosotros.
Looking to make something
Quiero
happen.
jugar así como si esto fuera Fernandas Pussy, pues jugar vosotros.
Knock loose. Carroll matched up with Durant. Kevin Durant, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Knock loose.
Vámonos.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Wall to Durant. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Wall. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Vale.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Aprender a sumar. Atiende que si no luego te pasa como al Luque. Así que tú verás.
To Hollis Jefferson. Oh, he's
Doble con patatas.
denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Bledsoe with it up top. Leads 5. Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
I see this happen so much in the
Ya te
game.
tocó sumar
Just
y
because a
restar,
guy
pues
beats you off the dribble
Y luego
doesn't mean
pasa lo
that
que
you
pasa.
need to quit on the play. Stay
Eso
in
es
there,
lo que pasa.
continue to be physical, even if you're behind the
Esta
play.
es la carrera del periodismo, pero acabas sin saber
There's the
sumar.
whistle
sin
and an
aparitos.
intentional
Es bonito,
foul.
porque luego
Just their
quedas mal.
first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. He'll take the ball out of bounds.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock
Es que
without
es el
burning a
típico, David.
timeout.
Es el típico que, bueno, es de periodismo, pero solo sabe leer solo sabe leer una hoja.
And he makes the
Pero
move.
eso lo puede hacer todo el mundo. Ese es el tema. Es el tema. Hay pocos comentaristas que sean especialistas. Por ejemplo, el Daimiel es una máquina, tío. El Daimiel se sabe que aporta cosas. Un comentarista tiene que aportarte cosas. No solo te tiene que decir lo que está bien todo el mundo. Tiene que aportar algo más. Y esto, por ejemplo, lo hace Daimiel, lo hace Maldini en fútbol. Dale, cuídate, que tengas buen día. Fíjate cuál pasa entre David. Panojita rica ahí, 2000 chapitas, chetas. 2000 chapitas, chetas. 2000 chapitas, chetas. Sí, que llegamos a me quedan 6 partidos, me parece. Mira, las chapachetas, o sea. Las chapachitas. Ahora quedan 4 partidos, chaval. Sí, 3, 5, 7, 6, 7. 400.000. Vale, son 4. 3 de panojita y 1 del sope.
Here's Atlanta with the basketball. From the painted area, won't go down. Durant with the basketball up top. The deficit now up to 5. Shakes free and hits.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Wall.
Que sacó el +1. Oh my God, 3+1.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
John Wall with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. A 3-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Lynn with it. His group now down 2. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Eric Bledsoe. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a 3-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Es que no veía nada.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
Jeremy Lin, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Stuffs it down with authority.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Hawks have it.
Lynn
up against John Wall. Going to launch beyond the arc. And John Wall knocks down the wide open look.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Eric Bledsoe with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion
got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Oh, qué tiro más malo, me cago en la leche.
And a putback slam.
Oh, that's nasty right there.
Lynn with it. His guys down by 9. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
There it is, John Wall. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Lynn with it. Trailing by 14. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. It remains Atlanta basketball. Time for some new personnel into the game. Bazemore against the former #1 pick. Fires the 3. And made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Bazemore with the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's a problem city.
Deep left corner. And the slam.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Carter.
Cuidado. A ver.
Prince, defended by Draymond Green. Has a look. Yes.
Wow.
For every tough shot you make, buy one, get one free.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Kevin Durant. He's now 5 for 6.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Vince Carter.
Esa bola.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Good. Off a spin.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Carter.
Bueno, si tú dejar eso, lo verás.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe with it up top.
Vámonos.
His guys leading by 14. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
And transition defense against the new norm of three-point shooting in the NBA has changed. You have to get out, stop the ball, and then quickly fan out to three-point shooters. And whoever's on the weak side needs to clog up the paint. That's the new way to guard the three-point shot.
Tacos que llevan en los das. What the fuck. No. Se la come. Toma doble con patatas.
¿En serio?
Toma triplaco, chaval. Madre mía. Se metió 6 mínimo metido. Ha metido 3 el wall. 6 o 7 triples. 6 de 8. A ver. Dame la panojin. Dame la pan. 3 partidos. Por las 400.000 chapas. Cheto chapas. 2.500 creo que me dan más 3.000, hace los 400. Las 400. Y luego el sobre. Y luego el sobrecito, sobre. Ah, no, que son 2 de 3.000. Pues mira, pues mejor. Pues circulando. Nox.
Knight into the front court. Leads 5. Rudy Gobert swats it. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Ahora,
that's a turnover. It goes the other way. Bledsoe with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. And he'll head to the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Eric Bledsoe at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. Goes 2 for 2. Knight into the front court. Up by 3.
Lleva este. ¿Estás aquí? Se la lleva. Vámonos.
Against the 5-time All-Star. To Gobert. Rudy Gobert. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's
Venga,
going to
hombre,
the
no me
line.
chine. Dejar el
Yes, I love this move. Send him to
mira,
the
porque
line.
claro,
Chances are
un
probably
sacalcito
good he
tan
doesn't
pequeño y
make
le
both.
ponen
And you
como la
also
de
stop the
tío.
clock while getting another possession.
Trevor Ariza, he's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. And gets both to drop at the line. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, good. Finishes off the 3-point play. And we're tied up here in the 4th quarter. It's Phoenix ball. Brandon Knight against the former #1 pick. 4-3.
Ah, tío, venga, hombre, vete.
Right there for the rebound.
Cacha, perro. Infiel.
Knight into the front
Vale,
court.
cógelo.
All tied up. Just underway.
¿Qué
Here
pensaba
is
yo,
4th
tío?
quarter.
¿Qué tengo que ver? Claro, en el
Defended
cambio.
by Wall.
Vamos a volver. Es un poco lejos de tu zona, pero bueno. Para tu casa. Claro. Madre mía, el chete.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitution.
Tienes un poquito chetón.
Wall defended by Knight. Kevin Durant, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
No, que se me va a ir.
To Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. Rebounds pulled in by Gobert. To Bledsoe.
Toma.
And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Knight into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. To Booker. Knocked loose.
Ahí la llevas. Vamos,
it's a
Kevin.
turnover as they head the other way. Kevin Durant with the block.
Vamos, Kevin.
Fires the
Fuck,
three.
tío,
Textbook
fuck.
defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching
estaba
staff
colocando
call the
fatal
same
para
exact
tío.
play the next possession. Get that offensive
¿En
player the
serio?
ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D.
En
It
serio
was
la
more
mete.
his own head.
Metimos uno, chaval. Con tíos.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Brandon Knight trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Josh Jackson.
Venga, tío.
Don't stare him down like
No
that.
te lo crees ni tú, chaval.
Knight
Pero
into
que
the
al
front
final
court. His
tenemos
guys
problemas.
now down by a point.
A ver, hijo.
Knocked loose.
Ve para acá,
That's a
anda.
turnover.
Venga.
It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is
Falta
not
más
over.
uno. Ahí la que
Yes,
pasa.
and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that
Sí, sí, así estoy así. Hombre, si te vas
They
con el
weren't
cuerpo
really
contra el
committed to
poste,
getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good.
¿Qué
It's a
es esto?
3-point play.
Buen chapo.
And more
¿Qué es eso?
importantly, it means this is a 2-possession game. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Bledsoe slams it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
DeAndre Ayton to Jackson.
Se la come. No, tío, en serio.
Had a good
Menos
look
mal,
there, but
no
it's
me lo
no
creo.
good. And here's the
Fuck.
foul. Right
¿Cómo
now
ha
it's a
fallado eso, tío?
2-possession game. So if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
En serio. Claro.
Defender was right there. He has to know
Aparte de que
better.
agotas la posesión,
Stuffs it down with
te
authority.
puedes gastar
That's the
3 segundos.
intensity you need to
Es
see.
que llegar y
Whenever a
tirar.
player
Y la
running
metes
back
bien,
on
y si no,
defense
pues
after a
también.
dunk like that holds the
No
inside of
puedes
his
estar poste
forearm
ahí,
and
gastas
lets
3
you know
segundos, es
how
jodido.
hard he dunked that basketball.
A tu casa. 2 partidos quedan. De panojita cheta. Y otros, ¿qué? Otros 3.000 y eso qué. Panojita cheta. Panojita incoming. Panojita cheta. Panojita incoming. A ver, chicos. Hardcores.
Bowles with it.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
To Markkinen. And breaks it up.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in the playoff game, it will.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Chris Dunn. Levine. Here's Lopez. Down low. Robin Lopez. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
You've
Vamos.
heard it before.
Madre mía, lo que tardan
Slow
en
and
sacar,
steady
tío.
wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
I got this round. Let's go.
To Markkinen. Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Oh, not a good pass there. That's a turnover. Bledsoe with it up top. Stuffs it down with authority. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball.
Here comes the screen.
Uy, oh, pero bueno. Pero
Rudy
toma.
Gobert rejects it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch.
Ahora,
During the
vámonos.
regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower.
Madre
Because
mía, para
players are
llegar, macho.
tired,
Pero
they're
si ahora todo el mundo
fatigued. But
parece un
today, it's all
parque
been
los
good.
bolos, esto.
They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Trae. No,
Done. To Lopez.
en serio. ¿Pero qué hace con...? Míralo. Está cubierto por el trono.
Has a look.
Mírate tú. Madre mía, vaya con la
Not
batalla.
a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
There you go. Finally, shoot your shot.
Qué chetos son.
Now their head coach signals for
Pobre
a
por el otro lado.
timeout.
Y
They'll
otra vez
regroup
principal
before
medio.
the action
Se
continues.
tasca una media vuelta y encima vete. Vale, vámonos, hombre. El mundo al revés. Madre mía.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Eric Bledsoe. It'll stay with
Mía, mía.
Chicago. The drive right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Terrific vision. Stuffs it down
Allá por
with
guachungas,
authority.
pues te mete un bate en la cara.
It's
A ver,
that easy, Ed. You never
¿cómo
want
crees
to
que va a
leave
ser
any
esto?
doubt when attacking the rim.
Conmigo.
Bulls with the rock.
Están aguantando.
Done. To Lopez. Eric
Para ti,
Bledsoe. Huge
el rebote,
block.
chetos. Ay, madre, se me ha muerto uno allí. Mira el cover.
Gun shot that misses. Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads three.
Para ti. Venga, ¿en serio, Robert?
To Chris Dunn.
¿En serio? Madre mía, venga.
And the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually
¿Cómo
in a
puedes
good
hacer
position
eso,
there.
Robert?
He even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Madre,
Chris
¿cómo se
Dunn
puede fallar
at the
esa?
line for a
Ay,
chance at a
Dios.
three-point play.
¿Cuántos
For his
segundos
career,
suelto? Ahora, venga, empate.
69% at the line. To Durant. Kevin Durant. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Bulls have it. Done. To Markkanen.
En serio.
Off
Joder,
the assist.
macho,
In
Cristian.
the paint, you need to
Me
finish.
cago en la leche,
Just
tío, que tiene una valoración de 60, tronco. ¿Me puedo meter esa? Hasta.
Wall with it up top. All even here in the fourth. Slam dunk.
clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in
Venga,
aisle
John Wall,
4.
deja de
If
celebrar y
there's
ponte a
anyone
defender
from
un
the
poco.
weak
Anda,
side
hijo.
that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
Levine to Chris Dunn.
Madre mía. No sé, al final verás tú. Al final nos reímos un rato.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Runners good there.
Underutilized. Underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more.
Un pase que tiene 60 y pico de valoración. ¿En serio? Sí, sí, en serio, sí. ¿Dónde vas? Fíjate que se va a costar un triple. Y espérate. Madre mía, macho. Madre mía, casi pierdo. Estoy flipando. Pues ala, dame la panojín. Superamos los 400.000. Panoja incoming. Venga, vamos a por él. Sobrecito. Vámonos. Dame los chetos.
Dragic against the five-time All-Star. And he'll go to the foul line.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Fuck.
James Johnson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 69% at the line.
Y un 60%. Iba a meter los dos.
2 for 2 on that trip.
No poco la vida.
To Bledsoe. Wall. Stuffs it down with authority.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Dragic with the basketball. Up 5.
A ver, pero puedes cubrir. Pero puedes se lo busca.
And he's
¿En
fouled.
serio?
Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
Tío.
Goran Dragic at the line
Y
for
este
2
que tiene un
shots.
90%,
For his
pues falla
career,
los tiros libres.
76% from the line.
Todo muy bien. Falla los dos.
0 for 2 at the line. Wall across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5.
Y de dos.
Eric Bledsoe. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down. Miami's got it.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the
Pues sí, yo
offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, good. Finishes off the three-point play. And we're tied up here in the 4th quarter. Dragic into the front court. Looking to make something happen to Richardson.
No debería meterlo.
Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots.
Stuffs it down with authority. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Está pegado.
Oh, he couldn't get
No,
it to
tío,
go.
pero...
The foul won't go either.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Ellington against the former #1 pick to Dragic. Trying to
¿Es
cash
esto?
in.
Vale,
Wide
ya
open
falla.
look
Sí, sí,
won't
sí.
go.
You see, Ed,
Muy
this is
level
where
10.
coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Tronco.
Kevin Durant, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys
Se
rush
lo
those.
robó.
Nice extra move there.
A ver, Gobert, que nos conocemos.
And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Dragic with it. The deficit is 6.
No, fuck.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Richardson, tough matchup against Durant.
Me ha ido, tío. Me ha quedado por igual un poco, Pues si va por igual si tiene el teclado un triple en la cara. O sea, que tampoco...
He's 1 for 2.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Toma,
And
fácil.
stuffs it home.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Dragic with the basketball. 5-point game.
Ué.
Not loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Slam dunk.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Bledsoe with it up top.
Tío, pero ¿por qué tiras en amarillo? Pues toma, te la que lo
They
digo.
have
Toma,
to keep
triple.
him in their grasp.
But it was how we created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set
Bola,
it.
vámonos.
Almost. Unlucky bounce.
Pati.
Kevin Durant. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing it out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with the easy layup.
Right, la meto.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The three C's. His handles are effortless.
Ya me lo dejan el pase.
And the finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his
Con la
hands,
cornamenta,
we
cheta.
all knew
No,
what was
para.
going to happen.
Dragic into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. And good work defensively as the pass is taken away.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game,
Va Kevin
it
Durant.
will.
Va 15 puntos que lleva.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic up
Esa
against John
mierda.
Wall. Heat able to recover.
Pero qué dices si la meterá. Anda flipado. Está flipado un poco. Toma, Pati. Sí, la meto, la meto.
Cruises inside for two.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Ahora, toma este pack. A tu casa.
That misses with 3 seconds left.
Pues sobrecito chico fingido y reto complicado con chupechito. Dame mi sobre del Reddit de 77. Es verdad, luego tengo que jugar. Tengo que jugar solo con 2 tíos. Me tengo que meter a 10. What the fuck. Dame la panajín, anda. Vale. Esto está. He conseguido vender a uno. Vamos a por el sobre. Dame mi cheto player, anda. Dame mi cheto player. Pues circulando. Pues nada, cracks, vamos a dejarlo por aquí y nos vemos en otro vídeo o directo del canal. Un saludo, hasta ahora.